Hi everyone and welcome back to the View from Chelsea. Today I've got with me Tim. Tim's a lifelong Chelsea fan. He's the man that gets me my tickets on a regular basis. He's the one that helps me get those lovely shots on a match day. He's also the man that you might have seen a few times singing down at the bridge. He is a big personality, and we've got him here on the channel today to discuss a few bits about Chelsea. So Tim, without further ado, let's get you the first question. What's your thoughts on our transfer window? I know the window's just shut, so...
Then our transfer window's been terrible. We needed a goalkeeper, a centre-back and a centre-forward, and we got neither of those, and I think that might be detrimental to where we finish this season.
I think we've got a centre-back in terms of we were lucky enough to bring Chalobah back. I'd half have that because at least he's proven at the club and he's not a Disasi or a Badiashile. And I know people from 48 Hours Football are going to have a moan at me about this because they do it all the time because they seem to love Badiashile on that channel. I have no idea why.
No, Badiashile is not good enough. He's injured, thank God. Disasi's gone off to Villa, I believe. I still think we're one centre-back short of having a great centre-back, Thiago Silva, John Terry. I think we need something with that experience that brings us the comfort that would protect our goalkeeper.
Yeah, I fully agree. I think Sean highlighted the fact in his video that we should have signed a centre-back as well. I think Alan's was more of the opinion we needed a striker more now than a centre-back. It's a 50-50. We need them at both ends really, and we both know it, and we've both seen it on a regular basis where we struggle at one end or we struggle down the other end.
It's the old adage. You need to be strong down the middle. Your goalkeeper, your centre back, your centre midfield, and your centre forward. We're missing the goalkeeper. Statistically, our goalkeeper has made more mistakes, has cost a team goals in the Premier League this season. 6, I believe it is, maybe 5. I could be wrong. Centre backs don't protect the goalkeeper as well as they could do. It's not like JT used to with Ivanovic and whatever, and protect Czech, and if you protect your goalkeeper's the best goalkeeper in the world. As simple as that.
It's fair enough.
Centre midfielder, Frank Lampard, wins the ball, energy, works with the ball, moves the ball forward, looks early, and then your centre forward, Didier Drogba. You know, there's players like that. The Nicolas Anelka that drive into the box, finish it, and we haven't got that at the moment.
It's fair enough. No, I totally agree. I mean, if you've seen my videos, I've been moaning and whinging the whole way through the week.
You've been moaning a lot. I do go along with that.
Moaning and whinging a lot about us not having a decent striker or a decent goalkeeper. Obviously, points proven. We haven't gone out and done either. We'll see what happens come the summer. Which brings me on to the next question. Who would you like to see us sign in the summer? You've got your choice now. Try and make it realistic, obviously, but you've got your choice of players.
I think you've got to be looking at... If we're looking at young players, I believe that there's an option there for Joe Bellingham. If he's half as good as his brother, then there's someone that can bring something to the team. And that would free up the energy and the workload of Cole Palmer. Give him a freer thing. But we still need the goalkeeper. I'm not up to date with goalkeepers.
Yeah.
But we need a Donnarumma.
Yeah.
We need a decent goalkeeper.
And I think Alan said the same in the previous meeting.
We need a decent centre back. If we can protect the goalkeeper and via the centre back, maybe Sanchez would be a better goalkeeper. But we just need to be stronger down the middle.
Yeah, fair enough. So obviously off the back of the game against West Ham, there was a bloke protesting regarding tickets. Now, we ourselves have been in quite a fortunate position in the fact that we know enough people to be able to get tickets on a regular basis. However, if we were like the average membership at Chelsea, there was a protest about it, the fact that Todd Boehly is apparently creaming off the top. What's your thoughts on the whole ticket situation?
Well, how far can I go? We now play this little game when we walk into the grounds at Stamford Bridge, and we go tourists, 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 because there's people there that clearly are not members that have tickets. I know a lot of members that pay their £35 to have their position pushed up when tickets go on sale, and it's just not happening. There's two guys we know that we see we used to see on the train station at Worcester Park that have given up. They've paid their £35. They've given up effectively buying tickets. We're very lucky. We have some season ticket friends that live a fair distance away, or in particular one that's poorly, and through them we get their tickets. But we pay face value. That guy that protested the other night said that he paid over the top. There's a little rule there actually in the club. When you buy your season ticket, if you're going to move your season ticket on, you don't make a profit. Now, I don't make a profit. Whatever the ticket value costs, I pay the person for it, and I move it on to friends and family for the same value. And that's how it should be. You shouldn't be ripping off. But we shouldn't be in this position. We should be in a position where we go in that queue. 3 years ago, I go in that queue, after 15 minutes I get a ticket. I get a ticket for my son, now it's me and you, and I can't do it. I go in the thing, and I know after 20 minutes, if I'm not in and buying a ticket after 20-25 minutes, I'm not getting that ticket. I know that, and that's wrong. They get charged £35 to do this, and it's not right. It's very...
I mean, on our point of view, I mean, we are not low down on terms of the points total. At the beginning of the season, we were fairly high up because we'd picked up tickets early doors. And we were on 30 odd points very early on, because we'd been watching the
but we still tried to get those tickets, because we have friends and family ourselves that want to use those tickets. Yeah, so we like sitting where we sit by using our friends' season ticket holders positions, because we now have a group of people, a dozen people that stand there and chat to each other and sing songs and make an atmosphere in the Matthew Harding Lower.
And I know for a fact we're missed when we're not there now.
No, we are missed. I give you that. I'm Tim Song, by the way.
But yeah, we all know we're missed. The two guys behind where we normally sit straight away after, if we're not there.
Well, I found his season ticket.
Yeah.
And I contacted the club, and I gave them full permission to give over my details as a member, and the guy was able to receive his season ticket back free of charge. I didn't even take the money for the postage, because we're blood. We're all there for the same reason. So
it's a slight added question on to this, sort of how do you think we can change it? How do you think the club can change it? Do you think the club will change it?
They have to. You can't keep charging people £35, £40 to be members, and then shut down the membership and sell it on to tourists. If you can go on sites abroad and you can buy tickets for Chelsea like that, that's not right. The members, when I first got my membership, I was able to go everywhere. I went to PSG. I went to Gelsenkirchen. That's not going to happen anymore, because they skim off. Skim's a hard word, but for whatever reason, the members are no longer included in getting these tickets.
Yeah.
You cannot get a ticket right now to go for the Conference League.
Yeah.
It's impossible.
Yeah.
Impossible. I could get tickets for away games. You can't get tickets for away games right now. You can't say to a member that's aspiring to try and get a season ticket, you need 137 points when they're only getting 60 points a season.
Okay, no chance.
That shuts you down from being a season ticket.
And you're talking about 60 points if you're lucky, and not. I think you have to be there as soon as it opens, ready to go.
I think since we've been members, the best we got is 60 points.
Yeah.
Our average is
40, I think.
40. The last two seasons we're on 37, 33. I missed out on a season ticket when I first met Marilyn, very good friend of mine. I met her on a coach on the way to Paris. She had 2 away games more than me, and she had enough points to get a season ticket. I missed out by 8 points. and I've never got that close since.
It's gutting, really, isn't it? So, especially the way you see the way it's going with the tickets.
You know how long I've been going.
Yeah,
you know how long I've been trying.
I know.
But
and don't get me wrong, Tim's on there literally as soon as it comes up and online to try and get the tickets, and it's been a stretch this
I
year.
stopped working to try and get these tickets.
So I'll move away from this because otherwise we could be here all
We
evening.
will be
I could
here all
have the whole
night.
thing
We
on
will
this.
be here all night.
And I think it'd be an interesting one to bring back when we have our round table towards the end of the season to see if
That's
the
a real
situa-
round table, yeah.
If the situation's gotten any better. It's an inside joke.
Yeah.
So next one then, obviously a little bit of a dip in form at the moment under Maresca. Should we keep him, or are we going to go and look again in the summer for someone else?
So when we signed Maresca, I was not a believer he could do anything for us. I think that he has taken on from Pochettino, and he has moved us forward. So I'm going to eat my words. I think we should stick Maresca. Every team has a downturn during the course of a season. You look at Man City with Pep. Our downturn hasn't been as bad as theirs, and we're still in 4th position. So I think that go with it for the rest of the season and give it another season. If we can get the right players in, which we go back to the goalkeeper, centre back, centre midfielder, and centre forward, because Nicholas Jackson is a decent centre forward at 22 years old, but we didn't decide Drogba until he was 28.
Yeah, I mean he was a bargain as well.
So we need that experience to back up what we got. So I think stick with Maresca for at least the season and a half we got left.
Fair enough. Finally then, obviously, like I said, it's a bit of a downturn. You just said we're at 4th at the moment. Where do you think we finish by the end of the season? Do you think we're going to still be flying high back in the Champions League, or do you think we're going to be dropping back into Europa League next year?
Well, minimum is going to be Europa because we should win the conference. If we don't win the conference, it'll be disappointing because there's not a lot there to worry us. It's like playing Wigan it's like playing Wigan Athletic every week. But they did win the FA Cup, so you know there's a chance there that Wigan, you know, the Wigans of Europe might do something. But in all honesty, I think 4th should be. Given where we were last season, and I said from the start of the year last year, in January, that I felt we could finish top 6, and we finished top 6. You know that. I think we should be finishing top 4. I think top 4 should be minimum requirement. Even if we're 4th and we have to pre-qualify for the Champions League, I think top 4 is where we should be.
Yeah, I mean, I agree. I think that's where we should be. I think obviously there's an outlier there this year, and the fact that Forest have come from nowhere this year and are going to Steele's harsh, I think, because they've been playing good football. But they're going to acquire one of those top 4 spots, and someone big is going to miss out. Now, hopefully, we all think it's going to be Man City, but we also hope that Man City are going to get hit with a massive points ban and a massive all this, that, and the other come the end of their bits and pieces. But
see, I don't wish that on any club. I didn't wish it on Everton. I didn't wish it on Nottingham Forest last season. But you cannot argue about the fact that Nottingham Forest under Nuno have been fantastic this season.
Yeah.
It was Chris the centre forward.
Chris Wood.
Chris Wood. I mean, it's his best Premier League season ever. And you can't argue with that. If someone puts the work in and then they do the job and they score the goals and they defend and the goalkeeper sells. The goalkeeper sells is amazing.
They bought him on free as well from Strasbourg last season. We could have had him for nothing at the beginning of this season. That would have been an ideal replacement at the moment for Sanchez, wouldn't it?
God. But the fact is, it's a club that's going forward. And it's going forward with a passion. And it's... I want to put out there, by the way, I had a mate that was a Forest fan, died of cancer. Big up, Andy. So yeah, there's U Reds was everything when we played Xbox together and all that. U Reds was his first chant when he come on. He signed in. U Reds, that was it. So, but he died of cancer. He was a good lad. So I missed talking to him, but It is what it is.
Fair enough. That's my questions for you, Tim. Thanks for coming around and doing this. We'll have that round table towards the end of the season. We'll get you, Alan, Sean. Plus, we'll also get the other half of 48 Hours, Carl, to see what he thinks.
No, don't forget Stu.
And yeah, Stu's on my list as well. So, Stu, I think I was going to try and get hold of before the next Brighton game.
Next week.
And do a quick video with him then to see what his thoughts are and ask him his 5 questions. Obviously, I'm trying to vary it, make the different questions a bit different for everyone.
Although I think that the same 5 questions would get you 5 different answers.
They would, oh yeah, 100%. But I'm trying to also keep it topical as well, to try and keep, obviously, things change in the news and the club progresses and moves as we move along. It'd be an interesting one to see if I can get Joe to do one as well.
I think you struggle, but
yeah, but thanks for your time.
Joe's a good bloke.
Thanks for your time, and that's
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, no worries. Cheers, Tim. Like and subscribe. Catch me in the next one.
I think that will